Okay, let's jump right in. We found another really interesting resource over on the AI Agent Store site.
Yeah.
Always a good spot for finding these kinds of specialized tools.
Yeah, absolutely. And this time we're zeroing in on something called Fyva AI. It's listed there as an AI data analyst.
Right, an AI data analyst. So our mission here is pretty straightforward. Let's quickly unpack what this AI Copilot does and, maybe more importantly, how it's changing things now for financial research.
Okay, so a core function, what it does, Fyva AI is specifically built to, well, generate quite sophisticated equity research reports.
Okay.
And it extracts these complex insights, directly from financial data, company filings, that sort of thing.
So the big picture, the so what, for someone listening, is that it's taking over a chunk of the analyst's job, like
Yeah.
the manual part.
Exactly. It automates a lot of that drafting and data pulling. The idea is freeing up analysts, investment pros, to focus less on the writing and more on the actual strategic thinking, the unique insights.
Makes sense. And who is it really built for? The site mentions a few roles.
Yeah, it lists equity analysts, obviously investment analysts, fund managers, also financial researchers, and interestingly, venture capitalists.
VCs.
Mhm.
Okay, if VCs are potentially using this for due diligence, that suggests it's pretty capable. The site gives it a high autonomy rating, 78%. What's behind that number?
Well, that autonomy level is key, isn't it? The reasoning seems to be its ability to do pretty comprehensive startup research.
Well,
And it apparently reads and interprets complex documents all on its own. We're talking pitch decks, even ones with like graphs and diagrams. Plus, it does market sizing.
wait, hold on. It can autonomously interpret visual data,
Yeah.
like charts and diagrams in a pitch deck. That's always been a huge hurdle.
Yeah, that's what the description implies. Interpreting complex, sometimes unstructured inputs.
So is it just summarizing charts? Or can it, synthesize potentially conflicting data points within these documents? Where does the human analyst fit in then?
Well, a 78% score suggests it's doing a lot of the initial heavy lifting. The reading, the interpreting, the first draft of the market sizing, tasks that are notoriously difficult.
Right.
The human then shifts to being more of an editor, a validator. They're applying that final layer of critical judgment, not starting from a blank page.
So you're not writing the first draft anymore.
Exactly. I mean, imagine cutting down what might take a junior analyst a couple of days, that initial compilation, down to maybe, less than an hour.
Wow. Okay, that kind of time saving feeds right into the use cases they list, doesn't it? Speeding up report generation, helping VC or PE teams with their company diligence, especially in finance and fintech.
Precisely. And looking at the business side briefly, it's noted as closed source, and the pricing is usage-based.
Pay as you go, not just a flat subscription.
Right. It positions it as a high-value tool you use for specific complex tasks. It ties back to that idea of users really learning how to leverage and, profit from automating this kind of sophisticated research.
Okay, so to kind of wrap this up, Fyva AI seems to be a pretty advanced, high-autonomy Copilot for financial research. It handles the tricky data interpretation and first draft stuff, letting humans focus higher up on strategy.
Yeah, and that leads to a really interesting thought, doesn't it? If this level of complex document synthesis and interpretation is becoming automated, what parts of that traditional financial analyst role, the person sitting down, manually reading everything, building that initial narrative, what parts become obsolete first? Something for you to think about.
Definitely something to mull over.
Okay.
Okay, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you found this useful, please do take a second to rate this deep dive. And you can check out more tools like Fyva AI over at aiagentstore.ai.